Good morning students. Welcome to online teaching session of Academic World School, Bemetra. Dear student, first of all take out a notebook with pen so that whatever I am going to teach you can make your notes very clearly. So the dear student, I have started chapter 3, that is pair of linear equations in two variables. And our objective is graphical method of solution of pair of linear equations. And this topic already basic things I have explained in my previous video. Okay. Now again I will explain. I will take some more conditions and then I will explain about the graphical method. Okay. So for that directly I am taking one example. Okay. If you will see my last video, one example I have taken. And on that line you got the intersecting line. Okay. Now I am taking one more example. Now you will see how these lines are. Three conditions I have explained. Lines are intersecting. Two lines may be intersecting or may be parallel or may be coincident. So what will be the condition for that? So first we will see the graphical representation, then I will explain what will be the condition for these lines. It's okay. So now see one example I am writing. 2x plus y is equals to 2 and 2x plus y is equals to 6. Okay, 2x plus y is equals to 2 and 2x plus y is equals to 6. So first this pair of linear equation we will represent on the graph. So representing on the graph, we are knowing what is the procedure. We will find out 2 solution of this both equation. So first find out the 2 solution of that. Okay. So start when x equals to 0 in equation first. Okay. First we will find out 2 solution of equation number first. Then we will find out the 2 solution of equation number second. So if you are taking x equals to 0 in equation number first, what we will got? This total terms becomes 0. So y is equals to how much? 2. Correct? Now again second you take y is equals to 0. If y you are taking 0, so 2x plus 0 is equals to 2. So 2x is equals to 2. So x is equals to 2 by 2. Both cancel 1. Now this solution you write on the table. Okay. See the solution of first. Here I am writing value of x with respect to the value of y. When we have taken x equals to 0, value of y is 2 and y is 0, x is 1. This we have solved. Now for equation second, let again what you will let x equals to 0 in equation number second. So 2 into 0 plus y is equals to 6. So this terms becomes 0. So y is equals to 6. This is the first solution. And again let, okay, what you will take? Y is equals to 0. If I take y is equals to 0, so 2x plus 0 is equals to 6. This terms becomes 0, so 2x is equals to 6 and x is equals to 6 upon 2, which is 3. This again you represent on the table, so it will be clear for you. X and y. When we are taking x equals to 0, so y is equals to 6, and when y is equals to 0, so x equals to 3. This is the solution of equation number first and this is the solution of equation number second. After getting the solution, what we are doing? This solution we are representing on the graph. So see, first we will represent this solution on the graph. So everyone note it down till now. Okay. Now see. Okay, let the x and x dash axis, and this is y and y dash axis. Okay, this is the origin O, and right side positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Similarly, left side, if you move forward to the left side, these all values are negative, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Similarly, upward direction, these values are positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in a downward direction, these all are negative. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6. Correct? Now, first of all, you represent this solution on the graph. So here x equals to 0 and y is equals to 2. So x equals to 0, y is equals to 2, only that means this point lies on the y-axis, and the solution of that is 0 and 2. So let this point is A. Let this point is A. Now second, x equals to 1 and y is equals to 0. So x equals to 1 and y is equals to 0. This point 1 and 0, and take this point as a B. Correct? Then what you will do now? See, this point and this point. So again, what we are doing? By joining this both point A and B, we will draw a line. So by joining this both line point, you will get a line like that. Correct? Now second value substitute, x equals to 0 and y is equals to 6. So x equals to 0 and y is equals to 6. This point 0 and 6, let's suppose this is point C, and second is 3 and 0. So x equals to 3 and y is equals to 0. So again, by joining this both point, you draw a line. Okay, when this graph you will represent on the actual graph paper, so you will observe that these both lines are parallel to each other. Okay, if this point you will represent on the graph, so this line you will get as a parallel lines. Okay, so exact value you take and you draw on the graph paper, so it will be more clear and you will get exact parallel lines. Okay, so first condition, in my first lecture you have seen these both lines are intersecting point. That means these both lines intersect at any point. Now we have seen these both lines are parallel. These both lines are parallel. Now two conditions we have seen. First is intersecting line, second is parallel line. This next one more we will see, lines are coincident. Okay, one more example I am taking, then I will explain. Okay, see. Okay, see, 3x minus y is equals to 2. Okay, and the 9x minus 3y is equals to 6. Two pair of linear equation. Okay, one pair of linear equation I have taken. 3x minus y is equals to 2 and 9x minus 3y is equals to 6. Correct? Now see. Again we will find out two solution of each equation and we will plot on the graph. Then we will see which type of graph we are getting. Okay. So let's start. When x equals to 0. Okay, we are talking about the question number first. So what will be happen? 3 into 0 minus y is equals to 2. See, this terms is 0, minus transpose to that side, so y is equals to minus 2. One solution we got. Then for the second, what you will take? Y is equals to 0. You can take, but you take a value x so that value will not becomes in fraction or decimal, otherwise it will be complicated to represent on the graph. We are knowing the to represent the decimal values and the fraction value on the graph, but here you take a value so that the value of x and y do not becomes in fraction or decimal. Okay, so see what you will take. Okay, think a number. If we are taking y is equals to 1, okay, let y is equals to 1. So what will be happen? 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. Correct? Now this minus 1 will transpose to the RHS part. So 3x is equals to 2 plus 1. So 3x is equals to 3 and x equals to what? 3 upon 3, which is 1. Now again this solution you write on the table, value of x and the value of y. When we are taking x equals to 0, value of y is minus 2. And when we are taking y is equals to 1, value of x is 1. Correct? Then we will find out two solutions of the question number second. Then again let x equals to 0. So if you are taking x equals to 0, so 9 into 0 minus 3y is equals to 6. So minus 3y is equals to 6. So y is equals to minus 6 upon 3 minus 2. Then again you let y is equals to 1. So 9x minus 3 into 1 is equals to 6. So 9x is equals to 3 into 1, 3, and this is negative, transpose to the RHS side. So 6 plus 3, which is 9. So the value of x will be 9 upon 9, 1. Again write this both value on the table. X equals to 0, y is equals to minus 2, y is equals to 1, x equals to 1. Now see, okay, what we are getting. See the solution of both table. You see 0 minus 2, 0 minus 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Represent on the graph. Now what you will get? Both are same. When the solutions are same, that means you will get the only one line or coincident. Just see. Okay, x axis, y and y dash. This is the origin part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that side minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. Represent 0 minus 2. So x is 0, y is minus 2. This point becomes 0 and minus 2. Take a point A. Then second 1 and 1. So x is equals to 1, y is also 1. So this point becomes 1 and 1. Give it point B. So again what we are doing, by joining this both point, okay, by joining this both point we have to draw a line. Correct? Now see for the second solution, 0 and minus 2, that means same point we are getting. 0 and minus 2, that means the same point we are getting. Similarly 1 and 1, same point we are getting. That means again by joining these both points, if you draw a line, okay, by joining these both points, again if you draw a line, what we got? One line is just complete overlapping the second one. So this property, okay, this situation is called the coincident line. Correct? Now the student, these three type of lines we have seen. Okay, first intersecting line, second parallel line, and third is coincident. Now what is the actually condition for that these three type of lines we are getting? Either intersecting or parallel or coincident. Now I will explain by taking each example. Okay, as I have explained, three examples I have explained. Okay, one example I have explained in my previous lecture, intersecting line, and two now I have explained. Okay, so this same example I am taking and I will explain for which condition this type of line we are getting. Okay, see, and this is the most important part. Okay, because when condition comes, okay, when condition comes, so for this condition question comes. Okay, now I am writing, see, first here I am writing equation, okay, pair of equations. Then we will compare A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2, C1 upon C2. I think it will be clear what is A1, B1, C1, C2. Okay. Then we will see compare. Okay. Now we will see the graphical representation. Graphical representation, and then we will see algebraic expression, that is which type of solution we are getting. Okay, algebraic expression. See, one example, first example I have taken, x plus y is equals to 10 and x minus y is equals to 4. Are you remembering that example? One example I had explained that what is, if the total student in a class 10 is 10 and the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. Are you remembering that? So this example. Now this example, this pair of linear equation we will compare with the standard form, which is in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Now write down every value. Here comes 1 upon 1, b1 upon b2, 1 upon minus 1. Are you getting my point or not? Here a1 that means the coefficient of x, which is 1, and a2 that means the coefficient of x in equation number second. Similarly y, the coefficient of y is b1, so here I have written b1, and here coefficient of y is b2 and here minus 1. Similarly c1 upon c2, okay, you write in the form of this, so minus 10 is equals to 0 and here minus 4 is equals to 0 we can write, so it becomes minus 10 upon minus 4. Correct? Now what we are getting? a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. You can see here 1 by 1 1 and here 1 upon minus 1, that means minus 1. So 1 is not equals to minus 1. So this condition we are getting, a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. So graphical representation. So for that, which type of graph we got? Intersecting. So graphical representation is intersecting lines. Okay, we have seen. And what will the algebraic expression? So when lines are intersecting at any point, so this point is known as the solution. So only one, that means exactly one solution. Exactly one solution we will get in this type of pair of linear equations. Now see the second. Okay, everyone see what second example I have explained. 2x plus y is equals to 2 and 2x plus y is equals to 6. This equation only have explained. So again you compare a1 upon a2, that means here 2 upon 2, 2 upon 2, b1 upon b2, 1 upon 1, c1 upon c2, that means 2 upon 6. So here what we have observed, 2 upon 2, 1, 1 upon 1, also 1, that means a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2, and 2 upon 6, that means if it will be cancelled 1 upon 3. So this is not equals to c1 upon c2. Getting my point? This both value are same because 2 and 2 cancel, 1 by 1, that means 1. So these both are equal, but these both are not equal to this part. So a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2, but not equals to c1 upon c2. So in this type of equation, which type of graph we got? Recall that parallel line. How we got? Parallel lines. You mess with your graph. Just I have explained. So which type line we got? Parallel line. That means if both lines goes parallel to each other, that means there is no any common point in between. If there is no any common point between these both lines, that means no solution. If any line intersecting at one point or they are overlapping, that means if any point is common in between, so this common point is the solution. But in a parallel line, they are not touching at any point, so no solution. Which type of solution we will get? No solution in algebraic expression when we will solve. Okay, now third example. Okay, what I have taken, recall that 3x minus y is equals to 2 and here 9x minus 3y is equals to 6. Now compare. So 3 upon 9, a1 upon a2, then here minus 1 upon minus 3, b1 upon b2, and here 2 upon 6, c1 upon c2. So actually what happened? 3 3s are 9, 1 upon 3, minus and minus cancel, 1 upon 3, 2 by 6, it will be cancelled, that means 1 upon 3. So finally what we got? This value a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2. It means that all are equal. So all are equal. So which type of graph we will got? Just we have seen coincident line. That means every point lies on the previous line. It means that coincident line. When coincident line, that means each point overlaps the second point. That means each point will be the solution. That means how many solutions we can find out? Infinitely many solutions. Okay, so this condition you have to remember that, because based on this condition many questions comes in your exam. I will explain 2-3 examples related to that, so it will be clear to you. So if a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2, lines are intersecting and there are exactly one solution. And if a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 but not equal to c1 upon c2, lines are parallel, and lines are parallel, that means no intersecting point, no common point, that means no solution. And when all are equal, if their ratios are equal, so we will get the coincident line and infinite many solutions we can find out. After that, one more terminology comes in that. First is consistent. Consistent, and second inconsistent. Okay, when the pair of linear equation is consistent and when the pair of linear equation is inconsistent. So see, consistent, it means that when we are able to find out the pair of linear equation, either one solution or more than one solution. So for one solution and for more than one solution. So these both combinedly exactly one solution and many solutions. This is known as the consistent part. That means whenever we are able to find out the solution of pair of linear equation, this is called consistent. Either we are able to find out exactly one solution or many solutions. So this part is known as the consistent. And if there is no common point or we are not able to find out any solution, so this is called the inconsistency or inconsistent. Is that clear? So here second part, no solution. This comes under inconsistent system of pair of linear equation. Now how question comes related to this part? Okay, few example I am explaining, so it will be easy. But this condition you have to know: consistent, inconsistent, no solution, many solution, or exactly one solution. Okay, everyone note it down. Now I am going to take one more example. Okay, based on this problem, then how we will solve it? It will be easy for you. See, now see, question is that determine value of k, determine value of k for which the given system of equations has no solution. What is no solution? See very carefully what I have written. Determine value of k for which the given system of equation has no solution. An equation, it is given that 3x plus 4y is equals to 7 and kx plus 3y minus 5 is equals to 0. Correct? 3x plus 4y plus 7 is equals to 0 and kx plus 3y minus 5 is equals to 0. Now start solving. How we will solve? Now first you know that the condition no solution. What condition we have seen for no solution? No solution, that means lines are parallel. Okay, if no solution, that means lines are parallel. And for what is the condition for parallel lines? So just you first you write comparing with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Here a1 is equals to 3, b1 is equals to 4, c1 is equals to 7. Then a2 is equals to k, B2 is equals to 3 and C2 is equals to minus 1. Now here you have to write that we know that. Okay, here you have to write that we know that. What we are knowing for no solution. For no solution. So for no solution, what condition we have seen? A1 upon A2 equal to B1 upon B2, but this is not equals to C1 upon C2. Getting my point? Just I have made one table and this condition I have written. Okay, so for no solution, what is the criteria for that? A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon B2, but it is not equals to C1 upon C2. So substitute the value. A1 is 3 and A2 is K equals to B1 is 4 and this is 3. This is not equals to this part. So if these both are equal, it means that we can solve this both. So 3 upon K is equals to 4 upon 3. Okay, simplify. So here 3 3s are 9 is equals to how much? 4K. So 4K is equals to 9 or K is equals to 9 by 4. Okay, so for the K is equals to 9 upon 4, this pair of linear equation will be what? No solution. So if you are not knowing this condition, you are not able to solve. So this condition is most important for intersecting line, for parallel line and for coincident. One more example I am taking. See. Now only equation I am changing and questions are same. Determine the value of K for which the given system of equation has. Now we will see for many solution. Okay. Question change. What is many solution? Correct. We are going to find out the value of K for which given system of linear equation has many solution. Now see. An equation is that x plus 2y is equals to plus x plus 2y plus 7 is equals to 0, and the second is 2x plus ky plus 14 is equals to 0. Okay. See, question is that determine value of K for which the given system of equations has many solutions. In that many solution, maybe question comes, equation has coincident line. Coincident line. So what is doesn't matter. If you are knowing the condition, so it will be easy for you. Okay, so same procedure we have to follow. First we will compare with the standard form. Okay, so comparing with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So this all the values of a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 will be cancelled, changed. So here see, a1 is equals to 1, b1 is equals to 2, c1 is equals to 7. And A2 is equals to 2, B2 is equals to K and C2 is equals to 14. Correct? Then again we know that for what? For many solution. For many solution. So for many solution, what condition we have seen? A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon B2 is equals to C1 upon C2. That means all the ratios are equal. Correct? Now substitute the value. A1 upon A2, that means 1 upon 2 is equals to 2 upon K is equals to 7 upon 14. Now see 1 upon 2, and if you solve 7 upon 14, this is also 1 upon 2. So either you can solve this pair or you can solve this pair, and then you can get the value of K. So 1 upon 2 is equals to 2 upon K. Then cross multiply. 1 into K, K is equals to 2 2s are 4. That means if value of k is equals to 4, okay, if k is equals to 4, so this pair of linear equation has many solutions. So this all the things is depend on the condition. Okay, so no solution and many solution, this condition you have to know. Then you can solve the questions. Now, few example. Okay, I am writing, and this is the part of your assignment. Okay, and this you will solve. Okay, and question is that determine value of k for which the given system of equation has many solution. Okay, many solution. And see, 2x plus 3y is equals to 4 and k plus 2x plus 6y is equals to 3k plus 2. This is question number first. And same question number second, determine the value of k, same, and this is for no solution. No solution. And equation is that kx plus 3y is equals to 5. Okay, and here 2x plus 6y is equals to 11. Okay, so this both question you have to solve, and after solving, and your assignment is uploaded on ERP. So go through this question, and assignment already have uploaded in your ERP. So go through this all the questions and solve all the questions and take pic and send it to me. Okay, this is the part of your assessment. Is that clear? Thank you.